There are two very clear reasons why people don't earn the money that they want to earn or that they should be earning or that they could earn, and we could see that someone else is earning the same amount or more than you, but you have the same skills, the same experience, the same abilities. So there's two reasons why this happens. One super clear reason is you're simply not communicating your value effectively. Okay, you're not the person who's wanting to hire you or considering hiring you, they're not thinking about your value in the way that you need them to because you're not thinking about it in a way that you need to think about it. So that's the first one. And the problem I see very, very often reoccurring after doing this for years and years is that people think they're communicating their value effectively, but they're not. And then they just blame other factors. So they'll say, oh, it's because it's the market, it's because it's hard to get hired, it's because no one's paying, it's because this and that and the other. And it's not. It's because you haven't learned the skill of communicating your value effectively. And then the second reason is that you're not talking to the right companies. So you're not targeting the right companies, you're not putting your time and efforts into the right places. And instead, you're just kind of taking whatever comes along or just seeing whatever's there and accepting whatever conversations with whoever and just trying to make anything work. And so those are the two clear reasons. And let me explain the second one. If Let me show you. If say there's a chef and he works for a school cafeteria, but he's a really great chef, like he's got awards and he's got credentials, and let's say he's just really good at what he does and he's proven it, okay? And he can work at the cafeteria where they serve $3 lunches for students, and he's only going to be able to get paid a certain amount, right? But if he takes those same skills and he goes to a New York upscale restaurant and he cooks there, he's going to be able to earn significantly more, but he hasn't changed. His skills hasn't changed. He is still the same person with the same skills, but he's in a different place. So that's what happens with a lot of people. They just don't know how to look for and target the right places, and they don't know how to communicate their value in an effective way so that people understand it. And so there's a lot of nuance to that, and that's not a skill that people learn. So then what will happen is people start to think, oh, then they don't see that those are the two clear problems, and they work on solving problems that are not the real problem. So they'll work on trying to tweak their resume or trying to do more certifications or trying to work for free or so that they can get more experience. And what I find happens is people can do all that and then they can still have the same two core problems, which is not communicating the value clearly and not speaking to the right companies. So here's the thing. When you actually learn how to do those two things, and you learn how to translate your value into clear monetary gains for a company, and there's a bunch of other ways to do it as well, but that's the clearest way, then you will start to see a different response from people. You will also start to feel differently yourself, because I've seen that shift in my clients where they'll have that experience of going through that process, and then they will see themselves differently and they will be able to show up differently. So for example, one of my clients, we went through this process and she realized that she had made the company $480,000, but with some 1-degree shifts that she made in the department. And another one of my clients realized that she had made the company millions of dollars by restructuring a marketing campaign. And so these are things that your brain is going to ignore. It's not going to want to monetize. It takes some nuance, and it takes some figuring out, and it takes some focused work to do, and you're going to need to do that first in order if you're going to have any chance of communicating your value really effectively. And so in tomorrow's video, I'm going to talk to you about one of my clients who did this, and she was able to put these pieces in place. And what the result from this was that she didn't have to negotiate anymore. Like, she didn't even negotiate. They offered her the higher end of the range right off the bat, where we don't even see that happening very often. And that's because she had these two pieces put together and they worked for her. And I want to show you how to make them work for you too. So click the link below to get the second video. Make sure that you get it. This is a series of videos, and I'm going to walk you through everything that you need to know in order to land higher paying offers. And I will see you in the next video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel and let me know if you think that you are missing one of these two things and what you could do to improve right now based on what you learned in this video. I will see you then.